Introduction. We've all experienced moments when time seems to fly by in the blink of an eye and other times when it drags on endlessly. Whether it's a fun weekend that feels over too soon or a long day at work that never seems to end, our perception of time can be inconsistent. But why does this happen? While time itself moves steadily, the way our brains perceive it can vary depending on several psychological, emotional, and situational factors. The role of attention and focus. One of the main reasons time seems to pass differently is the way we focus on tasks or experiences. When we are deeply engaged in something, especially something enjoyable or stimulating, our brain is highly focused and we lose track of time. This is often referred to as being in the zone or experiencing flow. In these moments, our attention is so occupied that we don't notice time passing, making it seem as if time has flown by. On the other hand, when we are bored or uninterested, we tend to focus more on time itself. Constantly checking the clock or counting down the minutes heightens our awareness of time, making it feel as though it's moving at a snail's pace. The influence of new experiences. Novelty can also play a key role in how we perceive time. When we encounter new experiences, our brain processes more information and forms more memories. As a result, the duration of the event feels longer in hindsight because our brain has created more mental markers for that time period. This is why childhood summers or exciting vacations often seem longer than routine weeks filled with familiar activities. Conversely, when we are in familiar situations, such as a regular workday or a repeated routine, there's less new information for our brain to process and fewer memories. This can cause time to feel like it's moving faster because the brain has less to remember about the event. Emotions can significantly affect how we experience time. When we are happy, excited, or having fun, time often seems to fly by because our brain is flooded with positive emotions and chemical signals, such as dopamine, which enhance feelings of enjoyment. These emotions can cause us to focus less on the passage of time and more on the experience itself. On the other hand, negative emotions like stress, fear, or anxiety can make time feel like it's moving slowly. When we are anxious or uncomfortable, our body's fight or flight response kicks in, making us more alert and focused on our surroundings, including the passage of time. This heightened awareness can stretch our perception of time, making unpleasant experiences feel longer. Age and time perception. Our perception of time also changes as we age. Many people report that time seems to move faster as they grow older. One theory behind this is that as we age, each year represents a smaller portion of our overall life. For example, a year for a 5-year-old is 20% of their life, but for a 50-year-old it's only 2%. This difference in proportion can make years feel shorter as we age. Additionally, as we grow older, we tend to have more routines and fewer new experiences, leading to fewer mental markers for the passage of time. This can create the impression that time is moving more quickly than it did in our youth. Conclusion. The perception of time is a complex and fascinating phenomenon influenced by many factors, including attention, emotions, novelty, and age. While time itself is constant, our experience of it can be anything but. By understanding the psychological mechanisms behind time perception, we can become more mindful of how we spend our time, and perhaps even learn to slow down and savor the moments that matter most.